Hey guys, thought I'd do a little bit something special today. As you saw in the last video, we were discussing the Ghostbusters with Slimer. Just so you guys didn't forget, there he is. As you can see here, you can kind of think that you think you may know what we're about to talk about. So, I figured that I would wear this for you guys to do this video. This one is very special to me. I love this. I remember playing this when I was a little kid, years after it had come out, but I remember playing it as a little kid, and it was one of my favorite games. Now, the one that they released, I think about a year and a half ago, I believe, it was kind of a big letdown to me because there was no campaign story mode for that. If it would have been a story mode for that game would have did way more better than what it did. Trust me. So, if you think you know what you're going to see, you may be right, you may be wrong. But I don't think you were expecting this. So, as it goes, way back in the day, there was a guy who was a little boy, and his name was Jason Voorhees. His mother, who blamed counselors for causing the death of her son, she took it upon herself to do some vigilante justice, as she put it, and she started killing the campers. Jason returned because his mother had her head cut off. But this is another version of Jason that some of you young kids have no clue about. Your parents, they're probably my age and they probably know the video game, or at least have seen it. Some may have not even heard of the game, except for the new one. So I don't think anyone's ever seen this version, but I'm pretty sure that if I have some older subscribers, you guys remember this. I would like to introduce to you the second Funko Pop reveal. No, it's not Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles. I bring to you NES 8-bit Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. This guy this is the actual style design of what he looked like in the old game. And the only letdown about the old game was he couldn't play as Jason. You played as the counselors, and you had to collect different pieces and everything to have to fight Jason. It was just straight across like this through the whole game. Then there would be bits and parts of the game where you would go into houses or cabins, and you would get rope, hatchet, pitchfork, all types of weapons that you could use to try to go up against Jason. And actually, guys, I picked this thing up last night. If it wasn't for a good friend of mine, a fellow YouTuber named Gamerboy Wayne, go check him out because he does a lot of Loot Crate unboxings. He's real good. We're kind of the same. We tell each other we were born from different families, but in our past life, we were family. So we've been friends for over 20 years. Go check him out, Loot Crate Master. Give you guys a real good close-up of Jason. And it's kind of funny, the NECA series, they actually made one too, and they made a Freddy Krueger. But I don't believe they made a Freddy Krueger version in this. But last night we were at our Ed McKay's. If you guys have an Ed McKay's in your area, or you have one that's drivable, you guys need to go to that, because they have old records, CDs, 8-track tapes, movies, DVDs, Blu-rays. Sometimes you'll run across 4K movies inside of it too. They got old collectible action figures, statues, toys, puzzles, models, all types of stuff from way back in the day that's retro. Yeah, go check them out. But Gamer Boy Wayne walked up to me last night and he goes, hey, he says, TTG 87. I said, yeah, what's up? He said, look at this. I said, give me that. And I took it from him. I was like, this is going to make an awesome video to do. As you can see here on this machete, it's the digital Pixel Blood. This is called Pixel. This is not digital, it's Pixel. For you younger kids out there today who don't know what it is. This was actually one of the coolest games that they ever made back in the day. I love this game. That's a real good close look of him. But yeah, this was made, I want to say that this game come out in 1980, I want to say 1984, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been a couple years earlier or a couple years later. As I said, I didn't really get to play this game until probably about 91, 92. It was fun for what it was. It's just amazing how far that we've come. Like I said, the last Friday the 13th game that they made, I just was not a fan of it. I just couldn't get into it. Jason was pretty cool in Mortal Kombat XL when they brought all the DC characters into the game. You didn't have to purchase them, they just put them in the game. Jason, he was just a little slow, but the dude had some power. I mean, he was awesome. It was funny when he would walk up, it would yeah. And to get back about little Jason here, the music that they used was, to me, it was creepy. It was more creepy than the actual version of Jason, because when you hear that sound, you know who it is. And I know for right now, there's actually a lawsuit going on between whomever has actually created Jason Voorhees and who takes the right of it. So that's why we haven't got another movie yet. So you guys, y'all need to hurry up and get this settled. Do your little thing, kiss up or what, make up, whatever you want to do. We need another Jason movie. And to be honest, I would not be mad. I would love to see them be able to actually take the Friday the 13th game back in the day, the 8-bit, and make this an actual movie. They, what's a movie that I could compare it to? How they did Alita Battle Angel. They could do that, and it could. I believe that it could work out well. But again, thank you guys who are subscribed to my channel. Leave some comments. Let me know again, as always. Tell me what type of Funkos you'd like me to try to find. I'll do my best, and I will get them. And I will make more videos. And again, I do apologize again for what happened with the Slimer Ghostbuster video. I have no idea what happened, but it will not happen again. And I promise you guys that. What's that? Thanks, guys. Love you.